Welcome to TV2 Sports Talk on DMG Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. While high school football season is about halfway through the 2015 campaign, volleyball teams all across Tuscarawas County are heading down the home stretch of the regular season. This week on TV2 Sports Talk, we talk New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball. Quakers tied for first place in the East Central Ohio League Scarlet Division as they head into the final couple of weeks of regular season play, looking for the first time in program history to have back-to-back league titles. Coming up as this week's show continues, we'll talk with veteran Quaker head coach Carla Pry and the four seniors that helped to make this team go in the 2015 campaign. Abby Hamry, along with Hannah Har, Taryn Davis, and Leah Valeka, all when TV2 Sports Talk rolls on from Channel 2 on Time Warner Cable.
Woods Tall Timber Resort is a vacation that's close to home. The 7-acre lake is the focal point of the resort with camping May through October. Splash away your summer days at the beach and in the fall enjoy brilliant colors from your own private cottage. Whether you enjoy primitive camping or the amenities of home, Woods Tall Timber Resort has it all. Luxurious cottages feature equipped kitchens, a full bathroom, and room for 8 guests. The resort includes a clubhouse, concession stand, bait shop, shower house, and laundromat. And the recreation never ends. Enjoy summer fun on water slides, inflatable trampolines, paddle boats, and electric boats, plus house rentals, fishing, game room, playground, woodpecker par 3 golf, and miniature golf, and of course hiking trails. And now Woods Tall Timber Resort has zip lines. It's the best value around for this exciting way to fly. Rides start at just $15. Small zips and kiddie zips are also available. And the Lake House Lodge can accommodate your party, reception, reunion, or event. Check out all of the fun online at woodstalltimberlake.com.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know, I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, carry on. We are who we are.
TV2 Sports Talk continuing on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. Our focus this week, New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball, and happy to be joined by Quaker head coach Carla Pry. Coach, your team is rolling as we do this show. You've won 7 matches in a row. Earlier in the season, you guys went through sort of a down stretch. What has been the difference between that period where you struggled a little bit and where you guys are at now?
You know, I think you probably have some growing pains in every season, and ours just happened to be after the first 3 or 4 games, and we went through a little bit of growing pains. We had a new player, and just getting comfortable with the kids, and I think everybody's just all on the same page and everyone's working together now, and it was a huge difference after the Meadowbrook game. We really kind of came together and had a good old-fashioned team talk, and it's been a great time, and it's been a great season since then.
Coach, when you talk about your strengths of the team in 2015, where would those be?
My strengths are my seniors. When I look at my seniors, I have 4 of them. I have 1 4-year starter, and I have 3 3-year starters. So they are the absolute glue that keeps this team together. So I would say my seniors are for sure what makes this team go.
Carla Pry, our guest, we talk New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. Coach, you talked about the 4 seniors, their names and where they play on the floor for you.
Well, we have Taryn Davis, who is our setter, 3-year starter there. We have Abby Hamry, who is our middle hitter, we call her the Hammer for a reason, because she does an awesome job for us in the front row. We have Hannah Har, who is one of our outside hitters. And then we have Leah Valeka, who is our libero.
And when you talk about, I guess, other parts of the team, you talked about incorporating one new starter. You talked about other young ladies who play key roles. Who would they be for this year's edition of the squad?
Well, we have Summer Price, who is a junior, who is a 3-year starter for us. So she's a key part. You have Maddie Willis, who is a junior also, who is a 2-year starter. You have Ellie Gerber, who is our backup setter, just in case. But hopefully Darren will finish this season out with us. And then we have Tess McDade, who is another junior who comes in and plays back row for us. And then Sam Malcolm is the sophomore, the only sophomore that we have that's playing. That is our other middle hitter.
Talking New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. Coach of the team trying to accomplish something that no other Quaker Volleyball team has ever accomplished this year. That's win back-to-back league championships. How important would that be to these ladies?
That was a big goal, is the league championship. Last year was exciting that we got our first league championship ever, and so now their goal is to continue to repeat. And so that's top on the list of our goals. Is number one is ECOL championship. And so after we fell down with 2 losses in the league, they made a decision that they're going to start they're going to be in control of their own destiny, and beating Marietta last night, that helped us, and now we're in the tie for the lead in the ECOL right now.
Coach, when you look at where this program has been over the last 4 years, going back 3 seasons ago, 2012, you guys won a district championship and went to the regionals. Sort of a little bit of rebuilding in 2013, a league championship last year, hoping to get one this year. What kind of building blocks have you guys put in place since you took over as a coach for the second time since you've been here that the ladies have worked with?
I'm going to say that it's really helped out. Our youth program is obviously huge. We do little bitty stuff. Right now we have a bitty league up, in the fall. We have bitty in the winter. And a lot of these girls have played starting in 5th and 6th grade. And so that has been key to building this program into what it is right now.
And Coach, when you talk about, success in the younger levels, while the focus is on the varsity, and it should be, you have a couple of teams, one your JV team, one your 7th grade team that are undefeated, and your 8th grade team and the freshmen are doing well as well.
Yes, when I keep talking about it, but right now I think we're something like 54-10 as a program, 7 through 12s or 7 through varsity. So that's something to be proud of. I am very, very excited about the program and the future of this program and the direction that we're heading.
Talking Quaker Volleyball this week on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. You can watch TV2 Sports Talk Wednesday evenings and Friday afternoons, and other playback times that you can check out on WJER TV2.com. Coach, going back to the year that you guys won the district championship, Laney Leindecker was one of your certainly leading players that year. Laney's gone on to a successful Division I college volleyball career. How neat, and I should probably come up with a better word than that, but how neat is that for you as a coach and the young ladies that were in the very beginning of their varsity careers to see Laney have success at that next level?
It is. It's something I mentioned more than once, is to use her as an example, because she is an awesome role model that I still use. And so Abby was fortunate enough to play with Laney when Abby was a freshman, and Taryn got to dress varsity that year too. And so, they remember, and they use her as a guide and a role model and the way to be a leader right now, because all 4 of my seniors are awesome leaders.
Coach, having said all that, what do you guys have to do to finish strong down the stretch, win a 2nd consecutive league title, and make a tournament run this year?
We have to stay together. One of our strengths is our unity on this team. They get along, they love each other, they enjoy being around each other. So you stay focused and stay together as a team. So that's the goal, and we have 5 more games left in the regular season, and then hopefully lots of games left when we go into tournament. Our sectional is not going to be easy. You have a lot of good teams in our sectional, and so we just have to keep focusing and keep rolling towards our goal, and our goal is to be district champs again this year and make it to regionals.
Coach, certainly thanks for your time and best of luck.
Thank you very much, Bill.
It is New Philadelphia volleyball coach Carla Pry, and coming up as this week's edition of TV2 Sports Talk continues, we'll talk with those 4 seniors that Coach was just talking about here on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. This episode of Sports Talk is brought to you by J. Dempson and Son Concrete. After this rough winter, you may need to repair or replace your patio, sidewalk, steps, or driveway. If you're considering any of these projects, give J. Dempson and Son Concrete a call at 330-795-0169 for a free estimate. Keep your home looking its best with J. Dempson and Son, with over 55 years of combined experience making satisfied customers.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
You're watching TV2 Sports Talk on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. Talking New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball this week. The Quakers tied for first place in the East Central Ohio League's Scarlet Division, looking for back-to-back league championship. Happy to be joined by one of the four seniors that Coach Carla Pry was talking about in Abby Hamry. And Abby, Coach was talking about the fact that you started since you were a ninth grader at the varsity level. When you look back to probably what seems like 20 years ago and not 4 years ago, where do you think you've grown the most in terms of areas you've got better in the game?
I think I'm a lot more aggressive, especially in my junior, senior year. I stepped it up and I just wanted to win.
When you talk about, I guess, trying to be more aggressive, when the younger players, whether or not they're varsity players or JV players, do they ever talk to you about, hey, Abby, I want to play varsity at some point in time. What do I need to do to get better? What do you try to tell younger players in the program?
I tell them not only just to play smart, but you have to go out and you have to give it your all. You have to try your hardest, and then if you're good enough, you'll play.
Now, speaking of younger players, you have a younger sister. She is a sophomore. She got injured really before the season started, but sort of battled through her injury until she had surgery a couple of weeks ago. And before her surgery, you had a chance to step out on the varsity floor, or maybe she had a chance to step out on the varsity floor with you. What was that like playing at the varsity level with your sister, Jillian?
It was a really good experience. I was happy that she could go out there and play with me. I really wanted to play with her before she got her surgery, and I can't wait to come watch her next year.
Abby Hamry, our guest, one of four Quaker seniors as New Philadelphia heads down the stretch in Quaker volleyball action for 2015. Looking ahead, you've had a brilliant career. You don't think you're going to play volleyball in college. You're going to go to college. Any decisions on where that will be?
Ohio University.
And when you get down to Athens, you want to major in what?
Nursing.
Now, any idea what type of nursing, or right now you're going to dive into nursing to sort of figure that out as you travel along?
Yeah, probably.
Quaker volleyball, New Philadelphia recently a big win over Marietta that tied them for first place in the East Central Ohio League's Scarlet Division. What would that be like for you guys, and not only, Abby, to get back-to-back league championships, something this program has never done, but get an opportunity, should you guys have success in the tournaments, to get back to the regionals where you were as a ninth grader?
It'd be great. I want to go as far as we can in tournaments. We're D2 this year, not D1, so we're expecting to go a little bit farther.
Now, when you talk about getting into the tournaments, what do you and the other seniors talk about at Taryn and Leah and Hannah that you guys know you have to do better, sort of leading this team down the stretch to have a tournament run?
We need to be good leaders. We need to step it up when we have to and just show the girls what to do.
Coming up as TV2 Sports Talk continues, we'll talk with the other three Quaker seniors helping to make this 2015 team go on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable.
My name is Danielle. I'm a 2000 graduate from Buckeye Career Center Health Occupation Program, which helped me get my job here at Union Hospital on the pediatric floor as a registered nurse.
We are Buckeye Career Center graduates.
Buckeye Career Center helped my family get the training and education they needed to start our careers.
We're Buckeye Career Center graduates.
I'm Rod. Upon graduation of Buckeye Career Center, they helped me find a job.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball, our focus on TV2 Sports Talk this week. TV2 is your home for the best coverage of television local high school sports action. One of the other Quaker seniors is Taryn Davis, the setter for this team. Now, Taryn, this is your opportunity to educate the very casual volleyball fan who might only come out during the New Philadelphia Dover match. The setter does what on the floor?
I'm in charge of contacting the second ball every time the ball comes over. I pick who the ball goes to when they're going to hit it and kind of run the offense.
So she is essentially, if you want to make a football analogy, she's the quarterback of the volleyball team. Now, we talked to Abby about the opportunity to grow in her game as a multi-year varsity starter. Tell us about that from your angle. Where do you think you've improved the most from where you started at the varsity level for the Quakers?
Getting to play varsity the past 3 years has really helped me speed up my game. Since I started sophomore year and to now, I can definitely say that my game's a lot quicker. We run a much quicker offense than we used to.
Now, you're a multi-sport athlete. You play softball in the spring, usually a first baseman in softball. Is there anything that you take from volleyball to softball that helps you be better in softball, or vice versa from softball to volleyball that helps you be better there?
All of the conditioning really helps in both. Other than that, they're kind of two completely different sports. So.
Taryn Davis, our guest, as we talk New Philadelphia Quaker Volleyball on DMG Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. I'm Bill Morgan. Taryn, you guys went through a point in the season where you were struggling a little bit. Started off strong, then, I don't know, it was a series of matches maybe where you lost 3 of 4. Since then, you've won 7 straight. What are you guys doing better in this recent stretch as opposed back to about that third point of the season where you guys were having a few issues?
I can definitely say that our mentality's changed a lot. We're definitely all in for the same team goal. We want to have the best record we can and go as far in tournaments as we can. We've all gotten used to the rotation that we're running, so I think that's helped a lot.
Now, Taryn, when you talk about your opportunity, you're a senior, you'll graduate in the spring. Any ideas yet on where you want to go academically or what you want to do?
I'm not sure where I want to go specifically, but academically I want to major in business and finance.
Now, when you talk about, I guess, looking ahead to the future, probably not athletics at the collegiate level for you, I guess, does that mean, does that make these matches more meaningful, knowing that when the lights go out after the final game in the tournament, wherever that is, in the districts, in the regionals, maybe at Wright State, in the states, does that make you, I guess, more competitive down the stretch?
Definitely. It makes me want to play harder every game because I never know which one might be my last with injuries and in tournaments.
Now, being the setter on this volleyball team, really, it's sort of key what you do every play. I guess, how did you learn to play that position? A lot of people would say, I have no interest in playing that position. There's a lot of pressure at playing setter. I guess, at what point in time in the program did you become the setter, and how have you grown in that?
Freshman year, Coach Pratt talked with me and told me that she wanted me to set, so that way I'd be able to do it later in my high school season. And sophomore year, Allison Barnes came in, and she's helped me a lot with my game. She set for a couple years in college, and her team went to state when she was in high school, so she's helped me a lot improve my game.
Taryn Davis talking about some of the other members of the coaching staff on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable, our weekly TV2 sports talk show. Now, if you have little Quakers, one of the things that Coach probably has you guys do is work with some of the camps in the summer, elementary school age kids I'm talking about. I guess, what's it like talking to young ladies that are 3rd and 4th and 5th grade when they begin to develop an interest in the game of volleyball?
It's a lot of fun going to those camps and running them. It's fun to see how excited they get about the sport. It's good to see that. And I think we have a really strong program coming up.
Taryn, well, certainly we appreciate your time as well. Best of luck to the Quakers down the stretch.
Thank you.
It is all a part of TV2 Sports Talk this week, talking New Philadelphia Quaker volleyball on Channel 2.
Searching for quality bottled water? Call Crystal Springs Water Company. Crystal Springs Water is a family-owned and operated company that's been proudly serving the community since 1986. Crystal Springs offers a quality bottled water in a variety of sizes to suit your everyday needs. They also carry a selection of water coolers, cups, bottle racks, hydro pumps, and premium water softening salts. All available for pickup or delivery. Call Crystal Springs Water Company today.
Woods Tall Timber Resort is a vacation that's close to home. The 7-acre lake is the focal point of the resort with camping May through October. Splash away your summer days at the beach and in the fall enjoy brilliant colors from your own private cottage. Whether you enjoy primitive camping or the amenities of home, Woods Tall Timber Resort has it all. Luxurious cottages feature equipped kitchens, a full bathroom, and room for 8 guests. The resort includes a clubhouse, concession stand, bait shop, shower house, and laundromat. And the recreation never ends. Enjoy summer fun on water slides, inflatable trampolines, paddle boats, and electric boats, plus house rentals, fishing, game room, playground, woodpecker par 3 golf, and miniature golf, and of course hiking trails. And now Woods Tall Timber Resort has zip lines. It's the best value around for this exciting way to fly. Rides start at just $15. Small zips and kiddie zips are also available, and the Lake House Lodge can accommodate your party, reception, reunion, or event. Check out all of the fun online at woodstalltimberlake.com.
TV2 Sports Talk, the home this week for New Philadelphia Quaker volleyball, as the Quakers get ready to head down the home stretch of the regular season, tied for first place in the East Central Ohio League's Scarlet Division. Happy to be joined. We're sort of going front row to back row, back to the front row, and in a moment, back to the back row with Leah Valeka. But right now, joined by Hannah Haar. And Hannah, you guys had a big win earlier this week as we taped this, knocking off Marietta, a team that beat you down at Marietta. What did you guys do better in the match here in the Quaker Gymnasium against the Tigers that allowed you to come up with a win?
We definitely were more aggressive and we were more positive throughout the whole game, had a lot of energy.
Talk to us a little bit about your game. What does Coach Pry tell you your key roles are at match time?
My key role is to put the ball down when it's needed and to have a lot of energy and be really supportive of my teammates.
Now, speaking of Coach Pry, there are times when Coach Pry's not around. Maybe you guys are in the locker room getting ready for practice or getting ready for a match. One thing anybody who's ever seen Quaker volleyball is pretty familiar with when it comes to Coach Pry. She's pretty demonstrative on the court. She's not like one of those coaches that's like, girls, I need you to be over here. No, you generally have a pretty good idea of what Coach Pry wants. Now, when she's not in the locker room, which member of the team does the best Coach Pry impersonation?
Definitely Leah. Leah's a little firecracker.
Well, there you have it. So we'll find out Leah's response to that coming up in just a couple of minutes. We've been going off the court with both Taryn Davis before you and Abby Hamry. When you graduate in the spring, what are your plans for the future?
I want to go to Kent State University and major in biology and probably go into high school education.
Now, when you talk about high school education and your success here as a Quaker volleyball player, any interest in coaching, sometimes you talk to people who've played. They're all about that. Some say, there's no way I'd ever want to coach. Which way does Hannah Haar look at that?
I definitely would love to be a coach, especially if I had a coach at New Philly. That'd be great.
Now, tell us about your younger sister. She's played volleyball. She's played basketball. What's it like between you and Sis when you're at the house? Any competitive stuff? How does all that go with Sarah?
We aren't really very competitive. We're just both really supportive of each other and just try to be there for one another.
Talking New Philadelphia Quaker volleyball on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. Hannah Haar, one of the 4 seniors on this Quaker volleyball team, leading them to another successful season. You guys have 1 match remaining against Dover. You guys beat them in the initial meeting of the season. I guess, what's it always like to get that win against your arch rival? How important will that next opportunity be when you play them here at home?
It will be just as important, and it's just a great feeling to know that you came out and performed the best of your abilities.
Now, having been a member of this team for multiple years, you guys really want to have a good tournament run. Last year, the tournament was not what you guys wanted it to be. What do you guys have to do better as of this regular season just about over and in the tournament to be able to have a successful Division II tourney run?
We all need to stay close, and we just both, everyone needs to be very positive. That's our main problem, is staying positive.
Hannah Har, our guest on DMG Channel 2, talking New Philadelphia Quaker volleyball as the Quakers get ready to head into the final couple of weeks of the regular season before shifting into the Division II tournament. The Quakers Division I the past couple of seasons, and now back down into D2 for the postseason in 2015. Hannah, as we wrap up our conversation, I guess growing up when you first got interested in volleyball, was there anything that spurred your interest? Was it watching Olympic volleyball? Was it just something you got involved in? Where did it all start for you?
I liked watching Olympic volleyball, just looking up to players like Misty May. It just really interested me, and I wanted to do something like that.
So there you have it, a start to what has been a very successful Quaker volleyball career. More on New Philadelphia Quaker volleyball coming up as we talk with the finals senior as a part of TV2 Sports Talk this week, Leah Volleca. That's all coming up next on Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
You're locked on TV2 Sports Talk as this week we focus on East Central Ohio League volleyball, talking New Philadelphia Quaker volleyball action. Happy to be joined by the fourth of those talented four Quaker seniors, Leah Volleca. And Leah, when this team sat down with the coach at the beginning of the year, and coach has been on Facebook and talking about a talented group of four seniors, I'm sure she set up goals. What were those goals for you, and how much did you guys have input into the goals for the team this year?
Some of the goals were basically, well, last year we went pretty far, so to try to be pretty ahead in the ECOL and basically cheer each other on as teammates and support each other.
Now, when you talk about going far, last year you guys were league champions, something the school had never done before, won a league championship. Now this year, the league campaign didn't start off too well. You guys lost to Marietta, you lost to Meadowbrook. Coach said, we had a little bit of a meeting after the Meadowbrook game. I guess what did Coach say? What kind of back and forth did you guys have that have really sort of turned the season around? You guys have now won 7 straight matches.
I think basically we were all just kind of discombobulated and not really working well with each other. So we all had to kind of account for ourselves and just play as a team, really.
Leah, one of the four seniors, Leah is the libero on this team, and as we attempt to educate America about volleyball, you're the libero. Now, your parents, the Quaker volleyball supporters, know. What is the libero and what do you do at match time?
As libero, I'm kind of in charge of the defense in the back row, and I play 6 rotations in the back row.
So basically, you're a back row player, you serve, and a lot of times we'll see the players who throw it down like Abby or Hannah. When they come into the back row, you're somebody who will always stay in the back row.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell us a little bit about one of the unique things that ties you into this program. Your dad is the public address announcer here at the volleyball matches. Now, my understanding is that last year, and he's the one who told me this, so why he would make this up, I have no idea, but he said he forgot to introduce you last year at the New Philadelphia Dover match. Is that true?
It is true, and it was very disappointing.
How did Pops forget to introduce his daughter starting libero on the volleyball team?
I have no idea, but trust me, he got the silent treatment for a while.
Well, he should have. Talking Quaker volleyball with Leah Volleca. Leah, sort of a look ahead to the future. We've done that with all the ladies. While sports is important, you want to win. You guys got a league championship, looking for another this year. Obviously, for most people, volleyball is never going to become a profession unless you're tied into coaching in some way. What do you want to do when you graduate from NPHS in the spring?
When I graduate, I think I want to go to Ohio University, and I'm not really sure what I want to major in or anything, but that's it.
So everybody looking ahead to the future as they get ready for not only post-athletic success, but post-academic success like most of them are enjoying here at New Philadelphia High School as well. I guess as we wrap up our conversation and the show, Leah, this team went to the districts 3 years ago when you would have been a freshman. What would that be like for you and the seniors, especially on this team, and one final opportunity to get back to the Sweet 16 in the state?
I think that'd be great. It'd be great to go out our last year and go to the Sweet 16.
Hey, we certainly appreciate your time. I hope you guys continue that 7-game winning streak, and we'll look forward to you guys making a long run of the tournament.
Yeah, thank you.
You've been watching TV2 Sports Talk this week on DMG Channel 2 from Time Warner Cable. You can catch the show every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, Friday afternoons at 5, and at other playback times throughout the week that you can find at WJER-TV2.com. And then be sure to join us for another edition of TV2 Sports Talk coming up next week.